Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, it's blade time, guys. Blade 1820 version 9. Been excited to try the whole blade line, but we're going to start with 18 by 20. Stay tuned. All right, so new version 9, blade 18 by 20. So numbers really don't change a whole lot. 11.4 ounces strung, 323 grams, 13 inches, which is 330, 4 points head light, 330 on that swing weight. Stiffness is about a 60, guys. 21 millimeter constant beam. It remains a box beam. So the thing about it is stable construction, guys. Stable feel. Flex, but powerful. So they're promising a lot of things. Let me call in my lovely assistant, Vanna Robb here. Oh, Vanna Robb, thank you for turning my racket.
That's the first time I've been called a Vanna, so shout out Vanna White. But I think that's not who I am per se, but I'm glad I could deliver.
I am Pat, though, so.
There you go.
But blade in the house.
Yep.
1820. I got a little intel about this, and that, and for some reason, you just happen to have it today. So it's supposed to be, I'm just going to flash that a couple times, and then we're going to go test them both. Stay tuned. All right, so traditionally we like but don't love the blade 1820s. Version 9 is here. Since this is the first one we're going to review today of the blades, let me ask you one thing, Coach. What color is that?
Kind of a greenish teal-ish.
Yeah, right? In certain lights, it's kind of a foresty.
Right.
Then,
like if you look in the shade, like if there's more shadow here, it's darker.
Right.
And then here it's a little brighter. So depending on how you're holding it. But yeah, foresty, green. Maybe on a bright sunny day, it would look a little different too. In
the camera and in pictures, it's more blue for some reason. Like I'm going to hold it up to Coach Rob's shirt, and then it's going to look similar to that blue versus the green, like a shade off maybe. A couple shades, maybe 10 shades. Maybe I'm colorblind, but it looks bluer. But I just wanted to tell you that in pictures it looks bluer, like almost a darker shade of baby blue.
To you, that is.
Yeah, to me. Hold on, let me squint some more. Okay. Anyway.
Moving on.
Moving on. Okay. 1820. 1820.
Right.
What'd you think?
I liked it. Felt pretty good. I don't typically, I mean, I don't play with an 1820, but this one felt pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I know you just strung it. It was fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Ball jumped.
Yep.
And I
That's what I
felt
was
like
surprised at.
I had more spin than I was thinking I was going to get. Usually I don't get as much spin out of the 1820, just with the tighter pattern, but I was able to, roll the forehand and hit some good backhands with top. And yeah, nice.
Yeah, no, I was pretty shocked at how much I liked it too. I wasn't expecting anything, and maybe that's what I should do in every test, is not expect anything.
Correct.
I mean, I was also obviously waiting and anticipating on the 16 and 19, 16 by 19, but like 18, 20, I'm like, yeah. But the one thing that I'm still thinking of is the amount of power and stiffness this actually gave me. I was a little surprised at how much it gave me.
Okay.
The feel felt great. They're back to kind of a traditional, firmer feel with kind of more feedback, I want to say. So it's not muted at all anymore. So
and that's pretty good. It's not warm out here, if you could tell. And so if you can, and we were using a poly. I think it's confidential.
Yeah, we're
So
keeping it confidential.
Keep
Yeah, we
that
gotta keep it
under wraps.
confidential. Yep.
But
52.
Okay. So yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
Good job, Wilson.
Yeah. So
I'm not just saying that.
So I got some intel, inside source that I kind of pried some information out of, and I really had to know what to expect from these V9 rackets, and you actually had one, and I was like, oh,
This is old.
this is old. So it's supposedly similar to, dare I say, this?
Could be their version 3.
Could be the version 3.
Jury's out. We're
The
not
way-
100% sure.
The way it feels,
Right.
it feels, and the stiffness of it, the way it's built. It's, we got to keep that a little confidential too. But my inside source said that it could be similar to 3. So if you join the blade wagon later on, you probably don't know what we're talking about. But this was one of the fan favorites of the blade line. So the first ever blade was N code blade. Then it was K, right? K blade, and then this one, if memory serves me correctly. So, and I heard V3 was similar to V9. So since we had it, right, we did play with this one compared to that one. Did you see similarities?
Yeah, I did for sure. And this is a blade 98. It's the 18 by 20. I strung this, I want to say maybe a little more than a year ago. NXT, so faded. I couldn't tell you if it's
Power control.
It's either power or comfort, but this felt really good. Hitting with it, ball, I was like, wow, this is good. And I wasn't a huge blade fan back in the day, but it felt good, and this one felt a lot like it.
I would say the stiffness is very similar, even though this is over 10 years old.
Right.
I got probably more power out of that, probably because of the strings,
Right.
Than this one. But I think if we strung NXT in here, that we may have a match.
Right.
So, love this one. I'm glad Wilson took everybody's feedback and made something great and dynamic, and basically answered all the questions and checked all the boxes in a racket.
Well done.
Yes. Maybe bringing back a fan favorite too.
There we go.
All right, Coach Rob, Mr. Wilson. Thank you for testing.
You're welcome.
Thank you for bringing that
Sure.
actually. Yeah.
Thanks to my player who let me borrow it.
Oh, you want to give a shout out to the Flair?
She knows who she is.
She knows who she is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad she knows who she is, because sometimes I don't. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Coach Rob, it's a little cold.
I'm freezing, Harry. Keep moving your feet.
And it's dark. Ooh, I can't barely see.
Then you better not miss, Harry, because then you're going to get colder.
Here we go. Ooh. Ooh, gosh. All right, do you want that, pro? That will make you play in the dark, make you play in the freezing cold, not let you give up on your tennis. Well, I got my Coach Rob. You can get your Coach Rob at Play Your Court. You can find over 27,000 players out there, coaches and playing partners, all at playyourcourt.com.